Hmm. Let's do this one. Couldn't just leave them like this, but they were in the middle of a job. They should probably call juvenile affairs. Part of the communal safety section, which handles crimes pertaining to public decency, finances, pollution, and so on. Juvenile affairs deals with the misconduct and criminal activity involving minors. Since many SOS members are underage, the Shibuya Precinct's Juvenile Affairs Division has been ramping up its efforts to deal with the gang. Although one detective in particular has been using this as an excuse to go on patrol, Arcades ignores his duties in order to fuel his video game addiction. Kano took out his cell phone so he could call the precinct, but Sayama stopped him and then showed two youngsters his badge. Oh crap, you a cop? Sayama nodded. Who you kids with? The Bamps? SOS? SOS, admitted one of the young men after some hesitation. Who attacked you? Yo, it ain't like that. What was it like then? Been fighting? The young man was silent since Sayama must have been right on the mark. In the course of his police duties, Kano picked up a fair amount of street gossip from the young people in Shibuya. Lately, the scuttlebutt about the legendary SOS gang was that they were dealing with some internal strife. Look, don't worry about it, I get it. There's a hospital just down that way. Hurry up and get him there. The young man batted off as Sayama's offered a hand and quickly hauled his friend away. Sounds like this was on the verge of breaking up with all this infighting, huh? Kano asked. He kept his eye on the young men as they headed off. Yeah, seems like it's been pretty rough. You know what, the original leader leaving and all? The detectives in juvenile affairs were well acquainted with SOS original leader. Stories were like something out some after-school special. There was tales of them breaking down gangs who sold drugs to kids or breaking into Yakuza front offices to save their friends. Detectives of the juvenile affairs took these stories with a grain of salt, but if there really were young people like that out there, Kano hope to meet them someday. I don't remember what the buying time was. Could it be that parents' money wasn't even in the case anymore? I've got it. So Sayama picked up. You got what? Each time these crooks hand off the case, they sneak out a bundle of 1,000,000 yen. Keep doing that, eventually the case itself is empty. Of course, that's how they've been playing us. Kano and Sayama exchanged a look. How many people would need to make the switch for them to get all the money? Sayama asked. 50 million yen divided by 1 million? That makes 5 people? That's it then. No wait, 50 people? That many? That can't be the deal then, Sayama said. Guess not. They both sighed in unison. Oh no, I'm so lost. Seriously, what the heck is that? I need to get to the bottom of this, I'll never be able to concentrate. Just where the heck is that sound coming from? He searched his surroundings for a moment and quickly discovered that the noise was coming from his own bag. He pulled out one of the most important tools of his trade, a bug detector. An instrument for finding listening devices. Since wireless listening devices emit radio signals, bug detectors are designed to use wide area receivers to reveal their presence. Using a detector to find something in this fashion is known as fox hunting. He has a bug detector? It was on and had picked up a signal. The reporter information was life. The maid owning a bug detector is a precaution in his line of work. The device in hand, Minorikawa casually scanned the area. Eventually, he zeroed in on the signal. He stood up. Everyone, your attention please, he announced. Someone set up a listening device in here. Several cafe patrons turned their heads in disbelief. A woman wreathed in pungent perfume flashed him a disagreeable look. Well, come on, that's ridiculous, she huffed. There's something fishy going on. The only thing fishy right now is you, the woman declared disdainfully. Why don't you get out of here and let everyone enjoy their meals? No, I smell a scoop. You what? You, what's your name? You need your business, that's what. Now hurry up and stop that awful noise. The other customers were starting to murmur loudly. There's a listening device here, folks, Minorikawa said. How can that not bother you? You know where it could be? Excuse me, the woman called out. Could someone please do something about this man? The waitress hurried over. Sir, please, you're bothering our other customers. There's a listening device in here. That's what people should be bothered by right now. The waitress took a reflexive step backward at the worst listening device. You're the one who's intruding on everyone, the woman shouted. Honestly, could you please stop that racket? That's not me making the racket. It's the bug tracker. Who the hell do you think you are? Police? Somebody call the police. Ma'am, please calm down, the waitress said. There are other customers here, and I'll calm down once you get this disrespectful boor out of here. All I'm doing is sharing the truth. You can't kick me out of for that. The waitress wavered, clearly intimidated by the both of them. You sure got a lot of nerve, the woman snapped at Minorikawa. Go play detective someplace else. I'm not a detective. I'm a reporter. Really now? By far my least favorite profession. Oh, and why is that? Did someone write a story about you, lady? Got skeletons in your closet? You shut your mouth. How dare you? Yeah, I smell a scoop here, alright, and the smell is coming from you. Oh, stop with your scoop nonsense already. This news trying to hide things from me. You have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yes I do, lady. Go to hell. After you. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. As they shouted over each other, their words blurred together until they were barely words anymore. The onlookers could hear only indistinct, meaningless raving. Nope. And still the yelling went on and on and on. Eventually there came the sound of approaching sirens. But even when a police cruiser pulled up outside the cafe, the two didn't slow their bickering. Bad end. Sniffing for a scoop. Minorikawa lost his cool and got drawn into an argument with a stranger, giving no thought of the consequences. By the time he came to his senses in the jail cell, it was too late to save four-star general gossip. Maybe worrying about weird noises can wait. Right now, finishing up that article sounds like a better idea. I'm confused. Well, at least I got a different ending.